Select one underlined word or phrase that needs to be changed to make the sentence correct, or indicate that none of the underlined parts are in error. I know that I have arrived very early for the train to New York, but could you tell me what time does it leave? Let's go through each choice to see if there's a mistake that needs correcting. B. I have arrived. I have arrived is the proper tense to express this thought. This phrase uses the present perfect tense, which is used when describing an action in the past that holds relevance in the present. In this case, the arriving happened in the past, and it's relevant to the present because we're comparing the arrival time to the train's departure time, and emphasizing that the arrival is much earlier than the departure. As there are no mistakes here, we can mark this choice off. C. Could you tell? This phrase uses a modal verb. A modal verb is a helping verb used to express possibility, permission, or other related concepts, like could, can, should, etc. They usually bring a more polite tone to the sentence. In this sentence, the speaker is politely inquiring after the train's departure time, and as such, a modal verb is appropriate here. This choice can be marked as incorrect. And D. Does it leave? Here's where we see an error. To understand why it's an error and how to fix it, we need to review the concept of direct versus indirect question. A direct question, like it sounds, directly asks a question. For example, how much does this cost? What do you like? When did you get here? As we can see, all of these feature the verb do in some form. Indirect questions, however, don't include the do form. Indirect questions are more polite ways to ask questions and include a modal verb like could, may, might, etc. For example, may I ask how much this costs? Might I inquire what you like? Can I ask when you got here? As we can see, we've removed the do verb from each sentence and added an S when the verb tense calls for it. Heading back to our sentence, we can see that we're dealing with an indirect question, but we see that includes a do verb, does. To fix this, we need to drop the does and add an S to leave, giving us, could you tell me what time it leaves? As we see an error in this phrase, we can go ahead and mark choice D as our final answer.